Hello everyone and welcome to Color of English. This video is of preposition part 2. In my previous video, I have discussed about what is preposition and kinds of preposition. So as we learned before, a preposition is a word which is used to express a relationship between noun or pronoun with another word in the sentence. These are usually placed before noun or pronoun in the sentence. The words like in, on, at, before, for, since, etc. These are known as preposition. There are three kinds of preposition: preposition of time, preposition of place, and preposition of direction. Earlier, I elaborated preposition of time. It is used to denote a date, day, point, or duration of time. Prepositions like in, on, at, for, since, before, ago, these all are included in preposition of time. Now in this video, I'll discuss about preposition of place and direction. So let's begin with preposition of place. Preposition of place is used to convey the location of a place. Preposition like in, on, and at are included in this. So let's start with on. On is used when we refer to a place as a surface. For example, she is dancing on the stage. Here, stage is a surface, a platform on which she is dancing. So on is placed before the stage. She is dancing on the stage. Let's see one more example. Cat is sleeping on the table. Here, the table is a platform or surface on which cat is sleeping. So on is placed before the table. The cat is sleeping on the table. They are sitting on the chairs. Here we can see again that chairs is a platform, it's a surface on which they are sitting. So they are sitting on the chairs. So we can see that on is used before the surface or a platform of a place. On is also used before the names of planets or celestial objects. For example, many man-made satellites landed on the Mars for collecting evidences. Here Mars is the name of a planet, so on is placed before that. Neil Armstrong was the first person to land on the moon. Here moon is again a celestial object, so on is placed before that. So we can see that on is used before the celestial objects or names of planets. On is also used before the floors in the building. For example, she lives on the 15th floor. Here 15th floor is the floor in a building, so on is placed before that. Grocery shop is on the ground floor. So again we can see that before the ground floor we have used on. Grocery shop is on the ground floor. So on is also used for the floors in the building. Now we will discuss the uses of in regarding preposition of place. In is used when we are talking about a large area with the names of cities, towns, or villages. For example, she lives in London. Here London is a name of a city. We are talking about a large area. So in is placed before that. There is a big pond in the forest. Here also forest, we are talking about a large area. So in is placed before that. There is a big pond in the forest. There is a huge banyan tree located in the center of the village. Here we are talking about a village, that there is a huge banyan tree located in the center of the village. So whenever we are talking about a large area, we use in before that. In is also used before the enclosed space, or when we are talking about a space which is surrounded with the boundaries. For example, she is having a party in the banquet hall. Here banquet hall is an enclosed space, so we have used in before that. The dog is playing in the garden. Here garden is also surrounded by the boundaries, so we have used in before that. They are going to have dinner in the nearby restaurant. Again, restaurant is an enclosed space surrounded with the boundaries, so we have used in before that. So we can see that whenever we are talking about an enclosed space or space surrounded with the boundaries, we use in before that. Now we will discuss the uses of at regarding preposition of place. At is used when we are talking about a particular place or point of location. For example, we live at Shyam Palace. Here we are talking about Shyam Palace. It is a specific location, so we have used at before that. We live at Shyam Palace. I'll meet you tomorrow at Sunset Point. Sunset Point is a specific place, a point, so we have used at before that. I'll meet you tomorrow at Sunset Point. So whenever in the sentence we talk about a particular location or a point of location, we use at before that. Next is beside. Beside means at the side of. It is used when something is kept next to the another thing. For example, she is standing beside the door, which means she is standing next to the door. The books are kept beside the table, which means books are kept at the side of table, next to the table. One more example. The lamp is kept beside the bed, which means the lamp is kept at the side of bed or next to the bed. So whenever we talk about something which is kept next to another thing, we use beside in that situation. It is also used in the preposition of place because it denotes a location or place of something. Okay, so I hope everything is clear to you. Now we will switch to preposition of direction. Preposition of direction is used to show the direction of something or location of something. For example, it includes to, towards, up, down, across, etc. First we will discuss towards regarding direction. Towards is used to show the direction of a place or a location. For example, she is going towards the railway station, which means she is moving towards the direction of railway station. Let's see one more example. The young sunflower always faces towards the sunrise. Means the young sunflower always faces its direction towards its direction is always towards the sunrise. Take 10 steps towards the shop and stand there, which means someone is directing that you have to take 10 steps towards the shop and then stand there. So whenever we are directing someone, we are giving directions, we can use towards in that case. Now we will discuss the uses of across, which means from one side of a place to another side. For example, he swam across the river to reach there, which means he swim from one side of the river to another side to reach that place. Let's see one more example. She went across the tunnel to see the monument, which means she went from one side of the tunnel to another side to see the monument. There is a beautiful garden across the road. There is a beautiful garden at the other side of the road. So across is used when we say from one side of a place to another side. Next is after. After means when one follows the another. For example, the dog ran after the cat, which means the dog is following the cat. He will go after me. We will go for shopping after watching the movie. So after is used when one thing follows the another one. Likewise, there are many prepositions of direction like between, before, ago, and all these, etc. So we can use it to show some direction. I hope it is clear. Now we will discuss the uses of preposition of agents or instrument. It is used to indicate the use of an agent or an instrument to complete the given task. Prepositions like on, by, with are included in this. For example, she is writing the letter with the red pen, which means she is writing a letter with the help of a red pen. So here a red pen is acting as an instrument. She went to the school by bus. Here bus is acting as an agent. So with the help of bus she went to the school. So preposition of agent or direction is used to indicate that what is used to complete the given task. So let's start with the uses of on. On is used to indicate the means of conveyance. For example, he travels from one city to another on bike. The child went to the school on bicycle. So here bike and bicycle, they are indicating the specific vehicles. They are the means of conveyance. So on is used in that case. Next is the uses of with. With is used when we refer to an instrument. For example, she cut the design with a cutter. Here cutter is acting as an instrument to cut the design. Children colored the drawing with the pencil colors. Here pencil colors, they are acting as an instrument to color the drawing. Please cut the apple with the knife kept there. Here knife is an instrument which will be used to cut the apple. So whenever we talk of any instrument, we will use with. The last one is the uses of by. By is used when we refer to a means of transport. For example, he travels by bus. She is sending the documents by post. They are arriving by train. So whenever we talk about a means of transport, we use by in that case. But please note that we say on foot, not by foot. On and in, they both are used in some specific vehicles only. I hope everything is clear to you. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and share. You can connect with me on my other social media accounts, links given in the description box. So see you in the next lesson.